welcome back to my channel. I told you that I was going to be back to film. I was supposed to go get me something to eat, but the Chinese store is not open because it's only 10:40. I didn't even know I was up this early, so I have to wait until 11 to go order me something to eat. So to pass the time, I'm going to make the video now, then to wait to eat. So welcome back to my channel. How's everybody doing today? I know in the other video I talked about like my hair. Like, look at my hair. I made this wig myself. Like, it looks so cute. This is my Thai raw hair. The hair was over $500. This is like 3.5 bundles. This is 26 inches. It's really long. It's cute, but it's like so flowy, Oh yeah, I have headphones in. I got me these Beats transparent beats that I got for my birthday, because my birthday is in 4 days. Is the 26th, so my birthday's on the 30th. So happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Now, I normally don't celebrate my birthday, but I might go out to Olive Garden because it's like a special. I might go out for my birthday. I might. So let's keep my fingers crossed, okay? So, and another thing I didn't tell you. What is this, you say? This is my perfume. I made me perfume. This is the Fragrance Mist perfume. This is cucumber melon. And I made the real, the perfume one. So this is like the fragrant mist itself. It smells so good. This is cucumber melon. Now, if y'all want me to make a tutorial of how to make perfume, I can, because I have a whole bunch of oils that I'm going to show y'all. So y'all going to see that there's a whole bunch of oils that I have. Okay, so back to topic. So today on my healing journey video, we're going to talk about me healing from the love of my life. Yes. In life, we have many. A lot of people, is everybody, child, the love of their life, okay? For me, I've only been in love twice. I've dated many, only loved twice, did not like nobody else, okay? Now, the guy that I thought was my first love is technically my baby father, but there's no love there. Like, when I say I don't love this man, I don't like him, I think nothing of him. Like, it's nothing. It's as if the years we shared, it doesn't exist. Like, it doesn't exist. Like, I'm nothing of him. Like, it's nothing with the first guy that I was in love with, right? And because at that time when I was in love with him, when I started to date other people, I had a wall up. Like, my wall was so high. Like, and I don't date people based off of their looks or their appearance or like what they have. So literally the majority of the guys that I dated, I didn't even like. I know. I didn't like them. I didn't have a desire to date them. I literally dated them because they asked me out. Like, if it was for me, I would dated nobody, to be honest. Like, I would have dated none of the guys that I dated. Because, again, I dated them because they asked me. Now, the same thing happened with this guy, the guy that I thought was the love of my life. He came out of nowhere. I told him that I believe that he's my twin flame. I still do. I still believe that he's my twin flame. Like, I don't know if y'all believe in like zodiac signs or like twin flames and stuff like that, but I believe he is my twin flame, and we met each other in a time that we both needed each other. That's what I truly do believe. Now, I met him back in 2020. He was basically my quarantine babe. I can say in history, oh, grandma, what was you doing in COVID? Like in 2020, I had a quarantine babe because basically that he was my quarantine babe. So I met him on Instagram. It's odd how we met. I broke up with my ex boyfriend. I decided to, if you watch the other video, I broke up with my ex because he gave me strep throat, right? This is what happened. When I broke up with him and gave me strep throat, I went and watched the Bobby Brown story. Now, I watched the Bobby Brown story because I saw the New Edition story, which is it's good, right? I watched the Bobby Brown story. I watched the Bobby Brown story. It was really good, and I went to go on Instagram to see who played him, which I know was Woody. So I went to go see if Woody had like an Instagram. I go to Instagram, and when I click on his Instagram, I literally sent him a DM. Like if I I sent him a DM of like, I'm so happy, like I loved you in the movie, like I can't wait to see you in more movie. I would literally post a DM that I sent him, okay? And I saw that he was live. And I've never been on anybody's live. Like I was not active on social media at this time. Like if you go on my Instagram, you're gonna see that I post, but it wasn't consistent. Like my Instagram was not consistent. So now I'm on Instagram. He's live. I go join his live. I joined his live for the first time, and it was so fun. Like it was so engaging. Like he's engaging with everybody. So I'm like, oh my god. And then the next time, so now I'm more active because like I want to join his live again. So he goes live again, but this time he goes live during the versus battle with Teddy. That versus one, it was very epic, and I watched it on his Instagram live, right? Then I wind up now I'm more active because like this is fun. So I go back on Instagram, somebody else is on live. So I was like, let's just join their live. Let's just join it. And come to find out that the guy live that I joined was the boy that played Rico from the Step Up High Water, the series. Like if you know Step Up, I love Step Up. My dad bought me the DVD to Step Up, and I was in an after school program. That's how a lot of people watched it in my after school program, was because of me, because my dad brought me the DVD and I gave it to them. That's the first time I ever seen Step Up, and I loved that movie. And I watched every Step Up. I watched Stomp the Yard, like any dance movies I watched. Like I even wanted to be a dancer. I'm a little too old to be dancing now. The way my back hurts. Can't do a little move no more. But I've always wanted to be a dancer, so I love dancing movies. And I watched Step Up. The series High Water is on YouTube if you want to watch it. And the boy that played Rico was the guy that was on Instagram Live. Now I'm just like, when did I follow him? But it doesn't matter, right? So now we're on live, and he's actively calling people on live. So I put in like the alcohol emoji, like the whiskey bottle, and he calls me, and we start talking on live. And that was the first time I actually did a real live interaction with somebody on live, and it was so much fun. It was like so much fun, talking to him and stuff like that. Like this is literally somebody that I watch on my phone. So I was like, oh, I guess she's celebrity. I'm having a good time. It was just so fun. And because of that, I wind up being a little bit more active on Instagram. So now I'm posting. And he followed me. And he wished me happy birthday. And I was just like, yeah. I'm about to get me a man. I was doing the most at that time, right? And I wind up getting more followers because of engaging in those comment sections, and I wind up becoming friends with this girl, and all of this matters. All this take place, okay? Now, me and this girl, we're talking. Every time he would go live, we're in there and we're talking to each other, right? She wound up hitting me with a follow. I followed her back. Then I would see that she would go live. And when she would go live, I would join her live. And now it's just only her. And when she would go live, it's just only me viewing her story. So she would start to call me. So now it's just me and her on the phone. So that was literally our exchange of us talking on live. And one day we're talking. I'm not even gonna tell you all of it, because those are just story times that I got, so you can get like the full details, because it's mainly about the love of my life. So one day we on live, she goes live. I see that she's live on Instagram. I go click her live. Again, it's just me. So she waved to me and she was like, come on, you can join the live. So now we're talking. We're talking about Terrence. We're talking about that fine man from that other movie. That man fine. He fine, okay? We was talking about him. And we was also talking about the boy from Shake It Up. The light-skinned boy from Shake It Up. We was talking about him, right? And some guy joined her live. Like he's in the live, but he's not like we don't see his face. He's just in the comment section. And he was just like, I'm like, who's that? She's like, oh, that's just my friend. And I was just like, oh, hi, hi. And like he's talking to her and he's like, oh, you okay? Like, I'm just checking up on you, da 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 da, right? Again, I've been live with this girl for a while. I've never seen this guy before. And so now she was just like, oh yeah, that's my friend and stuff like that. So we're talking and he's like listening. He was just like, oh, you're funny or you're pretty, da 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 da, right? And I'm like, oh, I'm pretty, thank you. Like literally, I'm on the phone like, oh, thank you. Like I'm doing a lot. Like I'm like, thank you, okay, And so while me and her is on live on Instagram, he DM'd me on Instagram. So like I'm on the phone with her and on my laptop messaging him, right? And so we're just talking. My phone wound up getting like really, really, really hot. So Instagram live was a no for me. So now I'm just messaging her friend, the guy that was in the live, and we're just talking, and he's sending me pictures, he's following me, he's liking all my pictures. So now I gotta like his pictures because he liking my pictures out. So he wound up asking for my number, we exchanged numbers, and then we talk on the phone, and while we on the phone, like he was just like, I love your energy, like you're so positive, like I like how you are. Like he was just saying like he just loved my energy. If somebody say that, run, girl. If somebody say I love your energy, run. Don't look back. Just go, cause they would drain you of your energy. Okay. So now we're on the phone, we're talking, and he hit me with the, can I sing to you? Can I sing to you? And I was just like, oh, okay, go ahead. And he sung to me Mariah Carey, featuring Neo, Angels Cry. And he wanted me to sing Mariah part, and he wanted to sing Neo part. And I'm with it. I'm with it. I love to sing. I can't sing, but I was thinking if we just sing it on the phone, and I'm just like, this is so odd. It's odd. Not because I wasn't comfortable with doing it. It's so odd because I've never met a person who did this. Like it was just like he was just so comfortable with me already, right? So we wind up making plans to see each other. We wind up seeing each other, and we wind up hooking up. Like it was real fast, right? Then as soon as we hooked up, it went from let's go to vacation to Virginia. Let's go travel. Here, look at my friends. Like this is my family. Like literally on the phone showing me his friends, like, yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do like it was so fast to me. It was so fast because I'm not used to that. Like, I'm used to hooking up with guys, yes, but I'm not used to hooking up with a guy where to the point it's like, let's go out on vacation. Like, I have hooked up with guys and they be like, okay, you're gonna be my girlfriend, because again, they like have to have sex with me and they think that I need to be their girlfriend to sleep with them, right? But this was different. He called his friends and was like, yes, this is my girl. We didn't even establish anything. We, sir, relax. You know, calm down. You know, okay, right? And we had hooked up again, and then after we hooked up, if you watch my other video, I tell you that I go meet my ex one last time. This is during the time. So I go back. This was still in 2020. I go back to go hook up with my ex, and I didn't feel nothing. It felt like nothing. I didn't feel anything at all. I really wish I wasn't there, and I regretted going. And then I came back home, and then I told him, I was like, yeah, I went to New Jersey. I went to go sleep with somebody, and I'm gonna go get tested before, if I, to make sure I don't have anything. So like, if you still want to sleep with me, you can still sleep with me, right? Because again, we're not dating at this time. Like, this is not my boyfriend. This is somebody that I'm just sleeping with. So he was just like, oh, okay, you know. And then now, you know, everything came back fine. Like, I was fine. And so, like, we continued to sleep together, right? Now, he's asking me to be his girlfriend, like, more. Like, it's like, okay, we're together. No, we're not. Because I did not want to date. Like, I genuinely didn't want to date anybody. Like, I just broke up with somebody. We sleep around, but I wasn't trying to, like, actively be in a relationship with somebody at all. And then, remember, if you watch the other video, my throat was still inflamed. Like, I was still in pain at this active time, right? Now, eventually we wind up dating. I think we wind up dating 2 months into us just sleeping together. And I was like, he's here, why not, right? At this time, my ex that I left, a month after I saw him, he did hit me up and he said, come on, I want us to go. I want you to pack your bags and you coming with me to go back to Jersey. I said no. At that choice, I said, I don't want to be with you. I'm dealing with someone right now and I want to see how this works. And I chose the guy that I was with. I chose him. And I hung up, and I haven't heard from him until the 2 years after Joe. But I made a choice there that I was just gonna try this new thing. Okay? And we started dating. And it was a little rough. I can say in the beginning it was a little rough because I didn't remember everything in the beginning until I saw some text messages, right? Because he got better towards the middle than the end, but he was very kind, very kind. He was very loving, very affectionate, which was annoying to me in the beginning because I wasn't used to hugs. I wasn't used to I love yous. I wasn't used to affection when it came to dating. So because I wasn't used to those things, when he would hug me, it'd be like, okay, hug me, now get off. But he want to hug long. He would kiss me, and I'm like, okay, get off. But he want to kiss longer. It was he was very affectionate. And I am grateful to those things. But at that time, it's like, okay, get off of me. I didn't appreciate him in the beginning as much as I should have because it was just so uncomfortable to me. There are days where I wish that I did hug him longer. There are days that I wish that I did kiss him longer, that I did, do more affectionate things because I don't have it anymore. And, those are the things that I want now. Like, if I actually want to be in a relationship, I want affection because of the relationship that I was with, the guy that I thought was the love of my life. Now, at that time, get the fuck off of me. Like, literally, get out my house. Get out my house. But it took me a while to break down these walls. Like I said again, the relationship wasn't perfect, but it was the best relationship I've had. And that's really sad because it wasn't the best, like the best relationship that anybody can have. It was the best that I had for me. And that's kind of sad, to tell, because, he did cheat on me. Don't know how long he was cheating on me with. Left me for somebody else, didn't give a fuck, basically using me. And that's the best, that's sad, right? That's sad. So, he had issues. Who doesn't? But his issue stems from his family. That was one of our biggest problems in the relationship, was his family. He was the youngest brother, but he was the man of the house, which means his mom, his sister, his family, they relied on him, and they was terrible to him. They was mean to him, and it broke my heart to see him endure that, because I stand up for myself when it comes to my family. Like, I speak what's on my mind. Like, I don't give a fuck about losing family members or friends or anything. I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want to say when I want to say it, because you're playing with me right now. But for him, family is family. If they hit him, family. If they lie on him, family. If they steal from him, family. And it was just so heartbreaking, because clearly you are not in a good situation. Clearly they do not love you. Clearly you are enduring something that I don't want you to endure. But there's nothing I can say, because when you're dealing with a man that is the sole provider, that their family go to this and that, he will do whatever it takes for his family. Even if they was bad, even if they was terrible, he was going to go to the end of the earth for them. And all I wanted was for him to just see how his family truly was. I didn't want him to change. I didn't want him to stop loving his family. I just wanted him not to lie to himself. Like, his sister stole his money before, and then he would leave his money in the house. I know, right? Nobody should touch your money, right? If you live here, you have your own room, and if you was to leave your money in your room, nobody should come into your room and steal it. That's the right thing, right? But when you live with a person that steals and have stole from you before, why would you intentionally leave money out in the open for them to steal it? Because they're going to steal it, even if they shouldn't steal it. But what somebody knows and what somebody is going to do, why would you even put yourself in that situation? And then when they steal it, you're going to come to me and vent about it. And then I'm like, but it's your fault. It's not your fault they stole it, but it's your fault knowing that they stole from you prior to, and then you're just going to leave money out? Yeah, no, that another time, one of his sister took his clothes, threw it. I think she threw it in the garbage or gave it away. And it bothered him. And they would do this every time he came to visit me. So when he would come to spend the night, and then he would go back, home, that's when they would do those things. They would literally, when he's not there, will go into his room, break his stuff, take his things, and then he will call me about, oh my gosh, this is what they did. And I'm just like, when are you going to learn that they don't like you? And family is not family, because a family who actually love you would not do that, would not mistreat you. But he had that mentality. And that caused a lot of problem in our relationship in the beginning, because it's like, my love, like, are you not understanding that you are participating in this? Like, you are willfully leaving things around knowing that they're doing that. Like, you're gonna have to hold your hand and hold yourself accountable. Same thing with his mom. Like, his mom would take his money. She take your money, sir. And it was so hard because you don't never want to be the person that comes in between somebody and their mom, right? Or somebody in between their family or their friends. And I didn't like his friends neither. I didn't like his friends neither because when he was a certain age, he wound up leaving his house really young, really young. And he looked for guidance in people, and he found an older man who took him under his wings and got him into this fast lifestyle. And he knows I don't like his friends, because in my opinion, they groomed him. They groomed him for the life that he is enduring now, the suffering that he's enduring with the money and the women, and very young. He was very young, and he was surrounded by older women. And if you know what I mean, like, he was like 16 and they was older, okay? And these friends, his friends, helped him, right? Because that's what they do within the community. You have a lot of these grown men, grown women, they look for children that don't have a mom or a dad, that look poor and dirty, and they like to slither their way in, and they like to put them underneath their wings, but to get you to do their dirty work. Like, I did help you, but you won't have to do this in X, Y, and Z for me, right? He don't believe he's a victim of that. He thinks that's his friend. I already told him what I believe, but that played a role in it, and how he is as well as today, and why I didn't want to be with his friends and stuff like that. Another thing is, after we got his family out the way, like, I told him, don't talk to me about your mom, don't talk to me about your siblings, because clearly you want to be tormented, right? I told him I don't want to hear it, because if we're supposed to be together, like together, I can't hear all the bad things that your family is doing to you, because I'm not going to want to meet them. To this day, I haven't met them. I don't want to meet them, because why would I want to meet somebody that is mistreating the person that I love, right? I didn't want to. Same thing with his friends. I didn't meet his friends because, one, I don't want to meet people who encourage certain things onto him, but they're not a good influence, in my opinion. So, no. And then, on top of that, he was a scammer. I should have led with that, right? I should have led that he was a scammer. He was a scammer from New York, child. And, I should have known not to fall in love with a scammer, Did I want him to be a scammer? No. I wanted better for him, but you can't want better for somebody else. I remember when he was trying to do something, and I was just like, I don't think that's a good idea. And again, he was going to make his own grown decision. He said he went out there, nothing happened. Cool, right? Cool. And then eventually, I think he realized that I was different, from his friends, from his family, probably from the girls that he dated, because he's used to being a scammer, and he used to deal with women that want him to scam because they want fast money. For me, I didn't want him to scam. I didn't want him to get fast money. And so I think that was new to him, that, oh, this is a girl that don't want me to be out there. Because again, when you're scamming, you're only going to go to jail. You're going to get money, probably go to jail, or you can get robbed, or you can get killed from trying to scam someone. Like, there's a lot of things that can happen. Like, there's no really good positiveness in, like, scamming. I think what happened was because he realized that I was probably just so different that he wanted to change. For me, I didn't want him to change. But listen, if he was going to be a scammer, he was going to be a scammer. I wasn't going to leave him because he was going to be, he was a scammer. He was smoking weed too. I wasn't going to leave him because he smoked weed. He was drinking liquor too. I wasn't going to leave him because he drank liquor. But I think because he put me on this pedestal, that he wanted to change for me. Like, he wanted to stop smoking. He wanted to stop drinking. He wanted to stop partying the way he was partying. He wanted to stop scamming. He wanted to actually get a real job. He wanted to, like, he even started going to therapy, right? I don't know if he did those things because he thought that's what I wanted, or if that's what he wanted. Because I think that also played a part in why we're no longer together. It's because I think he thinks that I wanted him to change. I've never wanted him to change. I accepted him for who he was in the beginning. Obviously, I ain't know this man, child, but the beginning man, I accepted him in all his flaws. I knew he had issues, and I accepted, and I loved him for that. Now, the other guy that I met towards the end of our relationship, I don't know that man. I don't know who that is. Dude, that's not the love of my life, okay? So now, those was the dramas in the beginning of the relationship. Once he started to see a therapist, and once he started to be around me more, less around his friends, less around his family, he became a better person. Like, he genuinely became a better person to the point his family didn't even recognize him. Like, I think he said that his mom been trying to get him to go to therapy for a long time. And when he finally started going to therapy because of me, he said that his mom was like, "You going to therapy now?" Like, I'm pretty sure that I also was messing up their finance, because remember, he was solely the provider. Now he's providing me for me. So I'm pretty sure that that also didn't help his family dynamic, because he was giving me money and buying me things, and now he's going to therapy. Now he's acknowledging, "Oh, you right, his family is like this. You right, my friends is like that." And he's starting to think. He's starting to see, which is a great thing, because sometimes you never know people around you is toxic, because you're toxic, they toxic, we all toxic together, and it's not a big deal until you meet somebody that's not as toxic as you, and you're like, maybe I might be toxic, maybe that's not, right? So everything is great, he's in therapy. He's more loving, more comforting. Like, I love puzzles. He wanted to do puzzles with me. I would cook. He would want to cook with me sometime. Like, he was so helpful. He would, like, buy me my favorite snacks. Like, he literally would come off of work and be like, "Babe, you hungry?" I've never had an ex did that before. I've never had a guy that would get off of work and would just call me and be like, "Am I hungry?" He would go, if he coming home or whatever, he would go to a store and he would see a cute purse, and he'd be like, "I think Christina would like that. This looked like a purse that Christina would like," and he would buy it for me without no question asked. Like, I didn't have to be like, "Oh, I wish somebody bought me a purse." But no, he would just buy things. He would buy me food. Like, he'd be like, "What you want to eat?" Say, I'm like, "I want a bacon, eggs, and cheese." He would buy me bacon, eggs, and cheese, soda, chips, lollipops, candy, all these things when I just asked for like one thing. And And there was times when the weather was so bad, like the weather, like not even I would travel, like I would not travel. Would I travel to him in these bad storms? I would not. But he would travel for me. He would literally, he would always say that he would travel through hell and back just for me, and he did. He did. It was snow. He would come see me. If it was raining, he would come see me. If there was a meteor flying down at that time, he probably would have still came to see me. Now he ain't coming to see me, but back then he would have came to see me. And it was those little things that made me pull my walls down and actually be like, okay, Christina, he really do love you. Like, he is here all the time. He's calling me all the time. Like, we will be on the phone all night. And when he went to work, when he would go to work, and because he did security, I'd be on the phone with him, like while he's at work, so he just won't be bored. Like even if I'm tired, I would still be up, there. Um, I oh, I loved being in that relationship. It was very comforting. It was very warm. Like that relationship was very warm in the beginning. Um, I genuinely thought I found somebody that actually loved me, that actually liked me, that actually wants me to be safe and happy. And he would say those things. He would be like, "You like my Disney princess?" We would watch movies together. Like it felt like home. It felt warm. It felt comforting. I didn't feel like I had to try. He didn't feel like he had to try. I remember he used to say, "You make me feel like a child." And I used to get offended. I used to get offended by that because what do you mean I make you feel like a child? Like what do you mean by that? But what he meant was like, you make me feel so comfortable that I can be myself. That I don't feel like you're judging me. I don't feel like you want to hurt me. I don't feel I feel safe. Like I feel safe. I feel free to be like a child. Like I feel like I could do what I want and you're gonna love me. That's what he meant. And once I realized what he meant, I was just like, oh, okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Um, I did not know that he was as broken or more broken than he was. Um, Me being loving and kind to him was bothering him. Me showing up for him was bothering him because, like I said again, he's toxic, and all he ever known was toxic and pain. Me being nice and me being kind to him made him put me on a pedestal, made me put me up here above the gods of like, oh, she is better than me. She's better than everybody I know. And he would say this all the time. He'd be like, you're better than everybody I know. You better than all my friends, my family, the girls that I dated. And it was just like, why are you comparing? Like, can we not compare? I'm a human. Like, I literally would have to tell him, I am a human being. I have feelings. I go through things. I say a lot of things. I'm not perfect, but compared to his friends and family, I was quote unquote perfect. So when you put me on this pedestal and you compare yourself to me and to your friends and your family and you put yourself where they're at, then you cannot reach me, right? Because he put himself here and he put me here. And then again, he changed who he is to meet me here because he thought that's what I wanted. That's not what I wanted, but that's what he thought I wanted. So now he's here in his mind, being someone he's not, and it's conflicting with him because he wants to drink, he wants to party, he wants to go fuck around. Because that's who he is at his core. He wants to do these things, but because of me, he put me here instead of being a normal person. He puts me here. He can never reach me. So now that makes him sad, make him depressed, and then make him feel like fuck it all. And he also had PBD. So he had borderline personality disorder, right? So now that also play a role in it as well. And so now he just don't care. It comes to a point where he don't care and he just cheats. Now, I don't know how long he's been cheating. I don't know how many people he cheated on me with. I know he cheated. He lied about it. He even went to therapy. He went to therapy. Um, and that's when he went to the facility because he told me that yes, he did cheated on me and that yes, he's a bad person and that he felt like he didn't deserve to live. He didn't want to live anymore. And that he was literally placing himself into a facility that day when he confessed to me that he cheated on me. To the point that I'm grieving because this is the guy that I thought was going to, that I love, that I genuinely love. I put that on my life that I'm telling you, I never would have expected this man to cheat on me. Ever. I would have sold my left kidney if you would have been like, Christina, he wouldn't cheat on you. He wouldn't, but he did, and I don't know for how long. I don't know for who, but he cheated on me, and he lied about it, and then he finally confessed, and then I had to call him because he talking about ending his life. Like I'm had to call him because I'm like, yeah, you cheated on me. Yes, you did that, but I don't think you should try to kill yourself, you know, because you did that. But again, he had borderline personality disorder. You know, that's something that, you know, they go through. And so he said that he's a bad person and he's going to put himself in a facility to get better because he wanted to be better for me. So he put himself in a facility. Again, I've dealt with people who cheated on me. I dealt with people who used me and all of that, and they never put themselves in a facility before. So I'm thinking action. He actually feels sorry. He actually wants, you know, better. Like he actually feel bad for hurting me because now he's in a facility. No, no. He been in a facility for a few months. He came out just to leave me. Literally came to the facility, wanted me to still be with him because he's getting better. I see that he's in a program. I'm like, okay, that means he's changing. I stay with him all for those months just for him to come out and leave me for someone else. Just to come out and sleep with somebody else. Just to come out and be with somebody else. Why go to the facility then? And then why have me wait for you while you're in the facility, while you're getting treatment, to come out and just do the whole thing? Like we could have like just not been together that whole time. And then he was very cold. It went from him being like so warm, so safe, so kind, just like home, to I don't know him. To who is this stranger in my house? To why he's acting like this? Did he even love me? Did he even like me? I don't know. Like I don't know. His switch up was real cold, and it was a long process to heal from that. It took 2 years, probably and a half. I cried for 2 years. When I say I cried every single day for 2 years. Because I do not fall for that like that. I do not like people. I don't like people today, okay? I've been single for 3 years, okay? I don't like people, anything. My walls was up. For me to let my walls come down, for you to pretend to be somebody that you wasn't, to deceive me the way you did, no. uh, it took a while to heal. Um, Even when we broke up, all I did was think about him. That's all I did was think about him and what he put me through and all the lies and coming to terms that he didn't care. He never, again, I should never did it a scammer, right? Till this day, I still have to, obviously we have like 2 years together. I still have to tell myself, Christina, yeah, those memories was fun, but it was fake. The person that I loved was the person in the beginning, right? You call that person A. I loved person A. Person B is who he was at the end of the relationship, is who he truly is to his core. I don't love person B. I hate person B. I don't want person B. Person A, I miss person A. That's who I miss. That's who I think about. That's who I have fantasized about, was person A. But person A is fake. Not real. Don't exist. Person B is real. That's who they are. I don't miss person B. I don't want person B. Okay? So there's times where, yes, I reminisce of the past. Yes, I think about the good old time and how life could have been for us. Like, how, if we was together, it would have been amazing. We would have a child together. We would have lived in a good house. We could have built an empire together. Like, we could have probably been rich. Like, we could have probably had money, right? But I also have to live in reality. That no, that was never going to happen, because even if I didn't find out he cheated before, right? He would have been cheating on me. Probably got somebody pregnant. Somebody would have came to my door. Probably would have got married, thinking I married the love of my life. Come to find out, he probably got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, other people in the picture. People would have been laughing at me, thinking I found the love of my life. I didn't, child. He would have left me probably with a mortgage, probably with all these kids, because again, he just up and left and didn't give a fuck. And I literally fell on hard times from my finance. Like, I literally got into debt because of him, because he literally was so selfish and did not care. And that's something that I'm grateful for, that I found out when I found out, that I didn't find out later in life, that 5 years didn't go by, 10 years, 20, 30 years, and come to find out that he didn't actually like me nor love me, right? Um, and I thought about him every day. I really did, until April or May of this year. I did wind up reaching out to him because I needed, like, I just moved, like, obviously I moved, and I wanted him to paint my walls, because he's the only person I knew that paint. Literally, when we was together, he would paint houses and stuff like that and do construction and stuff like that. And I really wanted somebody to paint my house for me, so I put my pride to the side. It been over almost 3 years, and I was like, okay, I can go to him. Why not reaching out to him? It felt like no time went past. It felt like we didn't have a fallout. It felt like we didn't break up. I was trying to get back with the man, child, but I'm just telling you how it felt. It didn't feel like time passed a long time, and he just started acting odd. Like, we're not together. Why are you acting as if it's a problem? Like, he was acting weird. Then he was like, stop texting me and stop calling me. And I think it's because he wanted to see my reaction. But I'm not playing these games. I'm sorry. I remember I have on my old phone, like, he had texted me one time that I blocked out, that I forgot, that he was like, we arguing, because I'm like, why did you block me on Instagram? He was like, huh? I was like, why are you blocking me on Instagram? I was like, he was like, oh, because I wanted to see your reaction. Sir, this is when I'm playing games. And I said, well, I'm not playing these games. And he was like, oh, babe, I'm sorry, I love you, da 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 da. I just wanted to know what you was going to do. Which tells me he does stuff for reactions, okay? So when he blocked me and texted me, I checked him about it. I'm like, you're being weird. Why why are we acting like why are we doing this? And then he did it again. And then I was just like, yeah, no. I'll you're doing too much. Like you're doing too much because now you're playing and I'm 30 years old. I have a child and I don't have time playing these games. I don't know if he wanted attention. I don't know if he wanted me to chase him. I don't know if this made him feel good that okay, like she's talking to me again. Let's go play with her. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. And it pissed me off. Him ignoring me pissed me off because that's what he did the first time. The first time he said he was going to come to me and then he left to go be with somebody else. And then he said it again and then he left to go be with somebody else. So for me, him doing this was triggering something I thought I healed in me, which means that I wasn't officially healed yet. So I had to curse him out. I cursed him out all over social media. I made an AI album. I made 2 albums, by the way, for him. I have one called To My Ex, and I have one that says Goodbye to My Ex. That's my Goodbye Forever album to him because you're weird. I'm about to come out with a duplex to my Goodbye to My Ex because I have songs that I've been created off of the AI, and I'm just gonna release them because I've been made these songs, and it went with the album, so I'm just gonna release a duplex to it. It's just 4 extra songs that was supposed to be on the album, but it didn't really fit the vibe, so I'm just gonna throw that in a duplex. So it'll be coming soon. But I expressed how I felt in that album. I officially gave up because it was a point where I waited for him. I waited for him to choose me. I waited for him to love me. I waited for him to turn around and realize that he made a big mistake for not choosing me. That it was supposed to be me. That he actually loved me. It was supposed to, but he didn't. And he was never going to turn around. And he was never going to choose me. And he was never going to want me. And I had to come to that realization that, girl, you just a game. You're just a game. And not only are you just a game, but he's broken. He's broken. And he wants to be broken. There are some people who likes to sabotage relationships because they have trauma. And he's one of those people who have trauma. And he wants to be broken. The last time I talked to him, he was honest about certain things, and it also made me realize that he would never be a good partner because he don't want to be one. He wants to be tormented by childhood trauma. He wants to be there. Like he's literally choosing to be stuck there. He can get out of it. The only people who's saving us is us. Like, you gotta save yourself from yourself. Like, you can't wait for somebody to come save you and apologize to you or to acknowledge the things they put you through. No, you have to want better for yourself. You have to feel like you're deserving. I am deserving of the fucking world, okay? I'm not deserving to be cheated on. I'm not deserving to be lied on. I'm not deserving to be used. I want someone that loves me and respects me. He also has to feel that way too of himself. Because if you don't have self-love, then you can't love nobody properly. And if you don't love yourself, you're willing to endure things. And some people thrives in chaos. Some people thrives in the wickedness of cheating and lying, going back and forth. Because sometimes that's how, because remember, he blocked me because he wanted a reaction. Maybe I wasn't giving him the reaction he needed when he would do certain things. I'm grown. I'm not a child. I'm not playing games. I don't want to deal with a person that want to play games, nor do I want to deal with a person that wants to be stuck and they want to endure and consume the trauma. I don't want that at all. Even though he cheated on me and left me for somebody else, I don't hate him. Now my baby father, oh baby. I'm not even going to say the things I wish upon this man because I believe in karma, and unfortunately, as a chosen one, if you wish bad upon somebody, it will come to you tenfold. And I remember I did wish bad upon somebody and it hit me. Baby, I was so angry. I wish the most nasty thing. Like, it wasn't even like I wish. I was just so angry that I was like, I can't. I hope what you did to me, somebody do to you. Da, da, da. Baby, you gotta be careful what you say because the power of the tongue is real. And if you know that you're not supposed to be saying all these things, baby, it'll come back to you tenfold. So, I know what's bad on him. I honestly do feel bad for him. I hate that about me. I hate that I have empathy. I hate that I'm kind. I hate that I have understanding because I understand sometimes of somewhat of what he went through and what he's coming from, but it does not make it right. I can understand that you have trauma, but you don't got the right to abuse me. If you have mommy issues, you don't have the right to take it out on me. You have daddy issues, you don't have the right to take it out on me. You hate yourself, you don't have the right to take it out on me. You don't have enough money, you don't have to take it out on me. No, you don't have the right to do anything to me because you're not satisfied in your life. And that's something that we all have to come to a realization that there are some people who are not happy. Misery love company, right? Hurt people. And once you realize that somebody is hurt and hurting and they're going to continue to stay in that hurt and that they want to be stuck, the only thing you can do is wish the best for them, wish good on them, or bad child, whatever you want. And you're just going to have to keep it moving. Because I can't stay stuck. One, I have a son. Two, I'm a motherfucking queen. Okay? Queen don't stay stuck, okay? We realize what's going on and I remove myself and I create my own peace and my own palace all on my own, okay? I am not going to endure torment because you're tormented yourself and from other people. That's kind of why I'm still single and I want to remain single because you realize so many people have trauma. So many people have baggage. And I know that, a lot of people be like, yeah, but I go through things. Yeah. You can take your trauma ass somewhere else and let that person endure. Me, I go and process my trauma. I have trauma and I process it, but I'm not taking it out on you or anybody else. No, I react to people for how they treat me, not because of what my mom or anybody did to me. I'm not doing that to you. And unfortunately, that's just the world we live in. People want to be toxic. It's fun to them. It's not fun to me. I don't want to argue. I don't. We all have free will, right? All of us have free will. If you want to get yelled at, go ahead. I'm tired. I am. When I say I'm tired, I am tired. I am exhausted. I am done dealing with other people's trauma, what other people go through. I want peace. And if you don't want peace, then you can't sit next to me and you can't be next to me. I want people who want to hold themselves accountable. I want to be around people that actually want love and actually want happiness because happiness is a choice. You get to choose to be happy. You get to choose who's around you as an adult. If you know your family suck, leave. That's a choice. A lot of people don't want to do it because they know the consequences of leaving. Still a choice. You either choose your peace or endure torment with friends and family and partners. I will choose myself. I will always choose myself. And unfortunately, it sucks because this is somebody that I actually really wanted to be with. This is somebody that I thought, again, was just a good person, but that's person A. Person B, no, I don't want this. I don't want this person. I do feel bad for person A, for person A and B. And I hope he get the help that he needs. I hope he get the therapy that he needs. I hope he separate himself from his friends. I hope he separate himself from his family. I hope he learns how to live on his own. I hope that he learns to be alone because he can't be alone. He goes from relationship to relationship. He's very codependent. He can't be by himself. He cannot sit in a house by himself. He needs to be, because that's the demons. Though those are the things in his head that he's fighting. That he needs to. He also drinks too. He needs the proper healing, but I'm not gonna wait. Even though I truly do believe he is my twin flame, baby, I'm not waiting. I decided that I did my hair, right? I decided that I did my makeup. I decided that I look cute, right? I decided that I look cute. Like, look at my tetas. You see this? Look at this. Okay? I'm not wasting another more second or days worrying about what could have, would have been, okay? I am about to get me a trick, okay? I'm about to get me a man that's going to trick on me. That's going to give me the moolah so I could go live my bestest life. For 30 years, I have been taking care of people. I have been putting everybody before me. I've literally gotten financial debt because I did that. But now, you feel me? Look at my hair. Yeah, I'm getting me a man that got some money, who's going to spend money on me. And I'm about to go on vacation. Like, I'm about to enjoy my youth. Like, I'm 30, yes, but I'm still young compared to, like, obviously older people. So what I'm not going to do is not waste another second of my time worrying about what could have been, who hurt me, who didn't hurt me, who did that, who didn't do that. I don't give a fuck anymore, okay? I've officially am past my ex, all of my exes. Again, I still reminisce sometimes on him, on the guy that was the love of my life. Obviously, because that's the person I was wanted to be with. But clearly, he didn't want to be with me. I accepted that. Now, I do not cry. I have not cried in so long. I'm just so proud of myself, right? I'm about to get me a man. Okay? I'm about to start going on some dating websites. And baby, y'all about to start seeing me on vacation. Me and my son, we about to be on vacation. We about to travel because I'm getting me a man. And I don't settle. So I don't settle like at all. So I'm about to get me a man with some money, and he gonna help me pay these debts, these bills, and I want land. Okay, I'm trying to marry me a rich nigga. I'm trying to get me a rich baby daddy, like Drake said, and I want land. I want to own land. I want to own my own house. I want to build my house from the ground up and move there and like get little farm, little farm, little chicken, create my own stuff. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready to be somebody's wife. Like, I'm ready to be a rich nigga's wife. You feel me? Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. So this is basically it for the guy. I thought this was my life. I'm over it. I'm over it. Now, I know I said in my last video, if my baby father apologized, I don't care. But the guy that I thought was the love of my life, if he apologized, I would listen to his apologies to see what he have to say. Um, but we wouldn't get back together. Like, if he would want us to like be friends, that would take a while to build up trust again. But other than that, I don't hate him. I don't was bad upon him. I do truly do hope that he do get better mentally. And that he finally chooses himself. Other than that, I'm choosing me. I will always choose me. And I'm about to go on some dating websites to get me some man. And I let y'all know. I'm about to lose weight. I have these medication that they gave me. So I'm about to also make a video. I'm gonna wait until September 1st. Because my birthday is August the 30th, and I decided that I'm gonna go to Olive Garden, which they have the pasta, like the endless pasta. So I don't want to take weight loss medication, and then I cannot even enjoy my pasta. And then I'm gonna go to Junior's. I'm getting some cheesecake, and we're gonna go to M&M World because I want my son to like go to M&M. I've been to M&M World before on a date, so we're gonna take my son to M&M World. I can't wait. I'm so excited. So thank you for enjoying my video. I'm happy that I did heal. Like, I genuinely did heal from the guy that it was like. When I say I cried for 2 years, I cried for 2 years. I had to process everything. I still to this day have to tell myself, Christina, it was all a lie. It was not real. He didn't like you. He did not love you. And I know that those feelings was real to you, but it was not real to him. So I literally have to go through every memory and tell myself that it wasn't real. And I've gotten better. I accepted it. I'm great. I'm good. I'm ready to go back out there, especially only for rich men. That is all. So thank you for watching my channel. If you have a love that you're still healing from, I'm telling you, it takes time. You will get there. You just have to process it and accept that you fell in love with somebody that doesn't exist. Once you accept that you fell in love with somebody that doesn't exist, then you can heal more. Because the person at the end of the relationship, that's who they really are. They are selfish, sometimes narcissistic. They suffer from sex addiction. They don't care. And it's all about them. So now make it all about you. And cry. Cry, okay? Endure your pain. Let it make you stronger. Don't let it break you. Let it make you stronger. Now, toodaloo, bye. Enjoy the rest of your day. And wish me happy birthday. Shout out to all the Virgos. Mwah. I love y'all. Bye.